What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NEO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first be going over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So NEO, since last week Friday, has just been consolidating right around this mid to high $4 level, and you can see that it's still below this breakout point of $5. So this was prior support. Let me go and take my arrow. Support here, a couple of other times, and then price broke below it. It's trying to get back above it, but this is not what you want to see when price breaks a level. You want to see it immediately reverse. Just like when price broke above this $6 level, this was a failed breakout, and price immediately reversed back down. We're not seeing that take place here, so that tells me that the bears are still quite strong, and we could see follow through towards the downside. So that's one thing to make note of, right? The price action is telling me that the bears still want to continue dropping on the price. The bulls were able to break through this trend line right here, but the trend line could be adjusted slightly, maybe flatter, based on the weekly chart. So we could be still below it, but I'll go ahead and erase it right now. It's not that big of a deal. And also there's this measure move target in play. This is the prior impulse. The future impulse can be the same size, and that takes price to the 330 level. So overall, the bias is still down. Price is below the EMA. Price has a measure move target that can be reached. We're below resistance levels. Overall, just the chart is not looking good, right, for the bulls. Not much else to say. A lot of bearish factors in play, not a lot of bullish factors in play. So you have to look at both sides of the story. Even if you do fundamental analysis, right, you have to look at both sides of the story. You know, do like a bullet, like take a piece of paper, split it in half, put one side bulls, put one side bears, and then write everything you can trying to defend the bulls side and trying to defend the bear side. And then you'll have a more rational conclusion about the company. Same thing for technical analysis. I'm looking at the bullish side, I'm looking at the bearish side, and then if they're close to being equal, then you be neutral, right? So there's like a third side as well. But in this case, it's heavily bearish, right? Any pullback is being shorted. This pullback right here was shorted. This pullback right here was shorted. This pullback right here, what do you think is going to happen? Most likely it's going to be shorted because I don't see anything that's going to completely change the narrative of the stock to the upside. Unless we start breaking above these levels like this, like very strongly, I don't see that. Can it happen? It can, right? Measure moves aren't always reached. So if price does not reach this measure target to the downside and we see a strong impulse to the upside, that tells me that we're making a measure move to the upside now, and we could do something like that, right? But until then, this is not strong buying. It's very weak buying. So it tells me we could still see more downside. So overall, we could expect maybe slightly higher prices, maybe price getting back over the $5 level, but it also has an uphill battle. There's resistance at the $6 level and then the downward trend line as well. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the weekly charts. Still below the downward trend line. This is a bear market. Bear markets can be brutal. You can see how quickly it went up in a short amount of time, and look how long it took price to slowly come back to the starting point. So it took much longer, so it can definitely play on your emotions, right? Because it's taken much longer to play out. But overall, the trend looks to be kind of flattening out at this lower price level, which is not a coincidence at all. You can see how price was kind of flat over here, trading sideways, and now we're seeing the similar price action at the same price level. So again, no coincidence there at all, because it happened before. So you could say that's kind of like the fair value for the market. That's what the market decides, right? At the end of the day, the market will decide the price of the stock, right? No matter if this is a $1 trillion company and they're making like billions every day, it doesn't matter. If the market decides it's not valuable, the market decides it's not valuable. That's just how it is. It's just like if you sell something on eBay, right? Or your local community selling page. So let's say you price something as like you're selling a shirt, right? You value it as $50, but the market is not going to pay $50, right? It might not. It might value it as $20, right? And that's the selling price. It's not what you want to sell it for. It's what the market is willing to pay for it. The market is not willing to pay $20 for the stock as of right now. Right now, it's only paying $4.84. It could be mispriced, but it could be not. But as of right now, it is priced accordingly, and it's not looking bullish, right? I don't see inclination from the bulls telling me they're going to drive up the price heavily. Maybe we get a triple bottom at lower prices, and then we reverse, but until then, this is not looking good. So overall, still bearish long term, short term, but it is flattening out. So eventually it may reverse to the upside. We'll have to wait and see. So that's all I have for NEO on the daily, weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.